Alright guys, we're back. We got the Aussie dollar here presenting a very compelling case. I think it's about to break out. I highly suspect that what we've seen here over the last few days is a clear sign that the Aussie dollar is ready to break out of that huge resistance level, which is actually two different key levels, right, one on top of the other. The level is 71.35. So we're talking about the top resistance of the very local setup that we have here, which is the purple one, and it's perfectly in line with a huge key level coming from the monthly chart, which is the higher time frame. But you know, the fact of the matter is, we saw that nasty trading range sideways movement taking place over the last 2 weeks or so, and I'm saying nasty because it was so tight, right? Ever since the 20th of March, we've seen price trading really tightly in a nice formation, I have to say, but it was so tight it was very hard to work with. But take a look what happened here over the last few days. So at first we saw price coming right from the mid-low support here, 0.70. Right, take a look at the reaction we had here. I mean, we had multiple reactions on that key level, right? But take a look at this one here, spiking, closing right on that spot, and then a strong move that takes the Aussie dollar back above the mid-high resistance here, 71.04. And then we can see price kind of trapped, right? Take a look, let me zoom in here, it's quite interesting. We can see trapped here in a very tight range here between 71.04 and 71.13, less than 10 pip. Take a look. That was the first day that was completely trapped, trying to break both key levels, failed. And then the second one, once again. But we can see what happened yesterday. So yesterday completely broke the 71.13, right? And that was the one that caved in. The fact that price was unable to break below 71.04, I think suggests that we're not going to have another downside leg here. That this trading range that we were talking about is over. That's the likelihood of the situation. That's what I believe. And I think we should be looking, the next step here should be breaking forward. Right, ending that trading range here, very lower scale trading range, and beginning a move that will merge again with the higher time frame here, the higher setup, which is the blue system. Let's have a look at that. Quite interesting. We can see that blue system was very volatile, very violent, but it did came from below. The violation here was nicely filtered out by the weekly close, so that, you know, that setup is very much valid still. And I think we're going to see price complete the leg that started right here when it began to turn around. It made halfway through, and I think we should see the next move taking us back to the higher section. And I would also I would also say that I think it's more likely that price will actually continue and even break the higher setup here, which is the blue one. But we're going to take it a step at a time, right? So for now, I would like to focus on this imminent breakout that we expect, and for price to move all the way to the higher section. Mostly this level is my primary target here, right? With 71.97, strong resistance. Also, we can see the 200-day moving average converge pretty nicely with that key level, so it creates that zone of resistance. With regards to stop loss level, I kept it loose at least for the beginning, 0.70. Once we get that breakout, I will adjust the stop loss level accordingly. So let's see how things are going to unfold here on the Aussie dollar, as we expect a pretty big breakout coming forward. I'll sure be back to come to follow up on this one and keep you posted. That's about that for today. Have a nice trading day. See you tomorrow.